Ladies and gents, welcome to a new recording this time. Took a break for like 2 weeks. Zero motivation to play the game, so I'm a little bit rusty, I guess. Did some pre-flop exercises, but still have to get in the mood and flow of the game. But I guess this is the first time that I'm recording and not streaming. Let's see how it goes. Made myself a coffee. It's pretty early in the morning here, but let me arrange this stuff. This should work. Yeah. I hope everything is fine in the settings. Maybe the sound a little bit low. Yeah, let's see some cards and see how it goes. Opening on the left. Here I'm just gonna complete the blind, I guess. Yeah. Well, 1 second. Yeah, let's go. It will be interesting without the chat. And I have to talk by myself the whole recording. I'm just gonna check here who don't want to get raised. Even if I can see bet here, but didn't want to get raised by this guy. I'm just gonna fold. Yeah, so you can leave me in the comments how you manage this periods of time that you don't want to play. And I guess this is why didn't want to go full pro, because even if you want, if you don't want, you have to play. And I can't see myself playing with zero motivation. I would just keep losing money 100%. Even now I'm not full on motivation, but I miss the game. Running bad really didn't help. flopping a set here. We'll try to get this guy out of the way. Oh, sorry. Aces. And I get to bet it. Let's put a 4 bet. These guys are pretty tight with the ace here. Should I pot here without a heart in my hand? Yeah. Okay. Twice, my man, no problem. Here I'm gonna bet half. And I win both of them, which is really great. I guess that's why we don't call 4 bets having an ace. But it depends. That was not the hand that we should call a 4 bet, even if it was double suited. It looks nice, but you need some to call a 4 bet. Your hand has to be really connected. And this is not connected at all. This guy has 17 blinds here. I'm blocking with the jack. I have equity. I can push here. Yeah, this is not the kind of hand you wanna call a 4 bet. It looks nice because it's double suited, but you need like ace 10 jack, ace jack, 9-8 double suited, 6-7-8, stuff like that. I got roasted very many times because of this. Got a lot of laughing by my coach while calling this kind of hands in 4 bet spot, because when the ace arrives, you are committed to the pot because SPR is very low. So many ducks. Should have screenshotted that. This is a call. Pretty good flop. I'm gonna call once. This is not the turn that I wanted. We'll fold now. This guy opens, this guy 3 bets. He's very tight and he's a good player. I'm just gonna call my double suited kings here. And probably will fold to a 4 bet, but this... I'm just gonna check now. The thing is in Omaha and in poker is that your experience will be very different to all the other players, because I saw that the German guy, he has like 1k BBs now, and he's not a very good player, but if he wins, he wins. The experience is very different because some players who run like interesting flop here. I can go small or pot a pair with a flush draw. I'm gonna pot it. And 6. I guess he doesn't have many 6s or. Yeah, he has an SPR almost 1. I'm just gonna pot now. If he has a 6, has a 6. Fold it. Some players who run good for like eternity, for their whole lifetime, and they don't understand how you can run bad, because I saw examples of this kind of players. They like moved like 3 stakes, 4 stakes, and when they started running bad, they didn't know how to manage it. So this German guy is most likely a player that will run good for like 200k, 300k hands. I will show you the stats. This is most likely a fold here with the 3 and deuce. I will check on double aces, blind versus blind open. Not sure if I can call here. This guy. I'm pretty sure that this guy is like runs like God, even if he is not like a good player. This guy bets half here. I'm just gonna call. And now things can get really interesting, because if he has aces, which under the gun has a lot, we're cooked. For sure he has a flush now, but I will call. Yeah, he has a flush. Not sure about the calling on the flop. I call because he doesn't have like 4-5 a lot there. He just betted his flush draw, and on the when the 6 arrives, you have to call the turn. So my bankroll challenge is now a playing challenge, because it's really a challenge to play when you don't want to. Not sure about this. Pretty good flop. bet my flush draw, and the pair here can get really bad. And here I will just check with the then call. Checking again. Not exactly very good. My man, 3-bet. Somewhere there, I'm sure I fucked up the hand, both hands. But let's see, because I try now to pause this kind of hands and talk about it. This was the hand, yeah. The bet on the flop, it's, I guess it's standard. Flopping top 2 here, just gonna check. I'm blocking the spades. Depending on his size, I can raise here, and yes, I will raise. I could have called, because if he now 3-bets, that will be a nasty spot. He can have like aces with spades. So yeah, on the king I checked, not really a reason to bet here and take my equity. And on the turn when the 8th, he could have called like anything after that. Yeah, things fine. And this hand here, this was the hand. This is the hand. First of all, not sure if this is an open, but usually when we have like 3 broadways, you can open and we have a suited to the king and the pair. But again,
this is Anjunadeep.
The checking on the flop is fine. He bets standard play with top 2. I call, check, yeah. Maybe could have used my 10s here. Maybe it wasn't for sure. Yeah, that happens when you are very rusty and didn't play, but yeah, this was a pure bluff here with the 10s. Let's continue. I like this kind of hands, but this is a fold when this guy opens. Just fold. Here I'm gonna open this if this guy didn't open, but now I have to fold. Easy open here. And this guy is very short. Even if I have an ace here, but I have to go all in. He probably has aces or something. Of course he has aces. Doesn't matter if I block them. Yeah, as I said earlier, some guys will never experience this, but this happens to me like 4 or 5 times in a session. Ace high board, or bet small here, pretty disconnected board. But this is usually how I run usually on Russian cash. Even in the last cash games, the standard cash games, it was a variance fest. We'll try to take the blinds here, and I hate rainbow hands. Here I'm just gonna fold now. This guy leaned and then called, yeah. Okay, I will check here because I don't want to get raised. If he checks again now, I will bet my 9. We'll go big here. Let's do it for the stream recording. No, that's a flop.
You're listening to the Anjunadeep edition.
We'll raise here. But this guy is behind me. We'll raise like this. And this guy overcalled. This will get interesting. Two pair and the flush draw now, it's like mandatory. Oh my god. Man, why? I'm blocking the straight and having to pair here, like... Let's go. He has a set. Fucking hell, man. How is this possible? Yeah, that's what I said about running. And I wanted to fold on the pre-flop. What a hand, what a hand. I'm just gonna fold here. Look at this hand, and I get 3-betted. Exactly the flop you want to see in a 3-bet when this guy calls a 4-bet from the... I guess I have to push now. I don't know. Yeah, I remembered why I took a break. There are a lot of players that will never experience this on their lifetime, but I'm seeing this like 20 times per day. Like that 2-pair and gut shot and flush draw. And that guy has a set, and that the other guy had like ace high flush, and this hand, that guy calls 4-bet, and the flop is that, and this you have to put like half of your stack in, and you are drawing that, and you can't do much when you run like this. I think I can check my bet small here. I'll bet small. Get 2 colors. And with this guy, of course. I'm just gonna check here. I'm just gonna call my king high flush. What this guy has here? I can't. I'm just gonna call here. Eight, 10. Look. What can you do? I guess what can you do when this kind of situations? I bet this guy didn't run like this, like never, and he doesn't know what it looks like. This is a fold. I'm just gonna call. Now with the king blocker and turning a set. I'm just gonna call. And of course he has a flush here, so even I have this blocker here. This guy called here, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, so this is how it looks when you run bad. I'm just gonna fold here and here too.
Anjunadeep.
Flopping the full house. What could go wrong here? Oh, bet small. Get called. We'll go half now. I'm blocking the flush with the deuce. I wonder what he could have called, like two streets. I guess I have to bet now. If I get raised, I'm gonna shut down the recording. Just gonna check here. And he pots. Oh yeah, is this promo? Okay, you're not total shot. Yeah, somebody told me about it on the stream, on the last stream I did. And I know that at that time I said, yeah, I would play for sure. But I didn't play like at all on the next 2 weeks. I'm just gonna check here. Flopping a pair here. I would 3-bet this. I guess the button. The ace is not a very good card, but I got the flush though now. Very shit flop. No bets. Turning to pair here, not very good, I guess. We'll check now. Can see how I can bluff him from his hearts and over pairs and stuff. When he checks and the flash draw bricked, I guess I can do this. And it worked. These guys are very tight. I'll play my jackies here. I will check. I will bet this king like this. Not sure about these kings, but... And he raised. Okay, man, take it. Probably a fold. Probably. But I wanna play with this guy. Not now, when this guy 3-bets. But I would stay and watch the hand. Should have called this from the bottom. Yeah, let's go. Very shitty flop. I'm just gonna fold. Turning to pair here and a mini flush draw. I will check. This guy what's here, but of course I will call. When he checks the flops, I've got a very easy call here. And now, see what he does. He had a set. We'll check my kings here. We'll check again. Having an 8 helps here. Still gonna check.
This is Anjunadeep.
My dude, 3-bets here. I'm just gonna call. Flopping a straight. Will not go anywhere with when I'm flopping 2 pairs here and having a straight now, and with the 4 spades, it's pretty unlikely that he has a flush. Can I bet here? I'll get called by like any straight, and here not sure about this bet. maybe get called by an overpair or something. This guy called here. He had the straight that he called with. Yeah, not sure about this bet here. But because I will get called by every damn straight, I guess. Yeah, this bet really sucks. Really sucks. Not blocking the flush here, but when the 4 spades are here, he didn't have a flush. I don't think this is a good bet. Turning to pair here. We'll bet hit this. Full house on the river. I can go something like this. If he has like kings or king 9, I'm gonna cry. Shitty kings here. Raise. With the 4, I'm just gonna let it go. This guy tells me that he has a 6 here. I will call this. Oh my god. Yeah, I would fold here because a lot of 6 and stuff here. Yeah, they both had the 6. Good to be back after 2 weeks of not playing and have this kind of session. I don't really ask to run good or something because I'm used to it to run like shit, but not this kind of coolers like every hand. We'll 3-bet this. Because this guy will open pretty wide here, blind versus blind. We'll go small here on a ace high board. should have checked here.
You're
Better
listening
option.
to the Anjunadeep edition.
With the mini flush. If he checks again, I will bet half. Regs, aces. But this guy will call with his 70 AV pip. Or maybe a 3-bet with kings. We'll go half with my ace of spades here. This is not exactly a very good turn. I will check now. The thing is that if the flash completes and he has like a 10 high flush or something, he will call. And now he goes pretty big on his board. I'm just gonna fold. Excellent flop. Check. I will not bet without blocker here. I'm just gonna check. Really great turn. I'm gonna fold here. He bets, get raised and calls. This is getting interesting. Man, why would you raise here? Of course the spades comes. When you play like a donkey here, you always hit. The guy cashed out. Let's change the beat a little. Oh man, but where are all the crazy stuff that they promote here? A really good turn here. He bets pretty big. Good raise. We'll defend here with the queens. Let me free roll someone. Of course not.
You're listening to the Anjunadeep edition.
We'll bet small here. Interesting blockers here to bet. We'll go half. I'm blocking a lot of the stuff you can have. We're now banking the nuts. We'll go bigger now. He can have like a flush draw. Flopping a pair and a wrap. Horrible card. I'll just fold here. Interesting spot here. I will call. Shit flop as always. The grinding continues. Play Omaha, they said. It will be fun, they said. This guy donks here. I will just call, and I hope that the river doesn't pair.
Anjunadeep.
I will bot this. Blocking the flush and the straight. And this guy will call with a set. Nope. We'll just call. I wanted the jack, but not this jack. He checks. Let's play my duckies. Nobody wanted to play with my duckies. They said that have a lot of stuff on this Friday on Russian Cash, but I don't see it. It's like usual stuff. This guy checked pretty fast. We'll do this with my tiny PT, tiny blocker. We'll check. I can bet now, I guess. This is not the river that I wanted. I will check now. This guy bets really big. Folding. I'm pretty good at holding hands for big periods of time. We'll check this for now. Excellent. Turn. We'll bet. I guess I have to bet my flush here. We'll do bet this. Can I go this here? I mean, was so good winning these small pots because yeah, and quads, and when I play like 300 BB pots I get them coolered. This is a fold, then this one. I'm joking a lot about running bad because I've been on both sides, running like God and running really bad. The thing is that I run bad on a huge this guy is short here. Period of time. Usually I run good for like 10k, 20k hands, then run bad for like 100k hands where nothing happens and stuff. Here on with the 10 and the jack, I can go with the raise. This is fucking horrible because he has like aces like a lot of time. I will check now. And this guy goes spot here. Can't pay a pot bet. We'll check again here. Goes really small. called flop. Then he checked on the ace. He gives me the odds to call, but he checked on the ace. So he bets with the deuce. He bets the flop. He's calling a raise, and he makes a full house. Good game. Let's see that again. Maybe I didn't pay attention yet. So he bets his deuce here. And he needs a 7 for the straight. Fucking bonkers. I raised with the 10 and blocking with the jack his continuations. He calls the raise and then he checks on the ace and he makes a full house on the river. When he checks the turn here, he doesn't have like many aces or 2 pairs, and he most likely, but I'm blocking the straight. Yeah, not sure about this. Hitting a set here, but this board is really funky. Or bet small. Maybe could go half here. Set farming here. I got the set, but if he has kings or something, I'm cooked. He goes small again. Yeah, he has aces or something. And if I would raise here, he would have folded, so let him bluff. But that was a shitty, very shitty call with the 7-7 deuce. But I can't help myself paying double pairs on GG because bad beats and stuff, jackpots. No coffee remaining. I have to shut down the recording now. We'll play like 10 more minutes, I guess. This song really slaps. Would like to feel again.
You're listening to the Anjunadeep edition.
We'll bet my jack here. This guy 2 bets here. Bum, 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 bum. Just gonna call. Horrible flop. He goes small because he knows what he's doing. And not having a pair here, it's really hard to continue. And no blockers and stuff. Didn't play many pots with him. Only this hand being I fucking hated. He bet small on the flop. Shit happens, I guess. Poker is really easy game when you flop the nuts. So if you wanna go pro and play poker for a living, you have to learn how to flop the nuts and run good. Until then, don't do it. Oh my, I misclicked here. For sure I will get punished now, calling in the small blind. We'll bet half. Excellent river here. We'll go pot, maybe get called by straight or a lower flush. A really great hand to dong here. Yeah, I coolered someone. First, so I saw like 2 splash pots today, and it's damn Friday when everybody goes crazy with the splash pots. No, but I wanted to see what happens. I don't know how, but sometimes they let me see the hand. Maybe because I folded really fast. Call and defend. Check my queens here. And call. Checking again. He shouldn't have like 3s here, but you never know. He bets again. Really big now. I will call again. He really has a 3. We'll use my 10s here to pot this. I guess I should have folded on the turn because these are most likely never bluffed spots when the board is paired. And yeah, to be a pro, you have to flop a lot of trips when the other guy has like flush draws or aces and stuff. That is the key for success. Here I could have betted my 4, maybe. We'll pot now with the queen 10 here, and 3, having 3 pairs helps. I guess I have to fold here. The fake Russian. Where is the real Russian? Defending here. Flopping a set. On a really dangerous board. We'll call for now. Oh my god. Hitting quads helps here. Too bad he didn't have like jacks or aces. Not sure, but I think you followed my YouTube channel, Sanich. Please leave a comment if you did it. And I see you have a fancy logo, avatar.
Anjunadeep.
Maybe you stream too or make content. This is a fold, and this is a 3-bet. All in. As I said, to be a successful player, you have to flop a lot of trips, like this guy here with that hand. You can't be a successful player if you don't do that. Oh my fucking god. Trips or flopping the nuts, but in these pots you have to run good. You have to learn to run good. This is just a call. Sexy turn here. I can use my jack, and I will use my jack here. We'll bet half because I have a lot more kings and stuff, and with a pair really helps. Should I go pot now? Yeah, let's go pot. Excellent river. I'm just gonna check. Checking on the turn was an option here, but out of position you want to, yeah, easy fold. So this guy called flop, called the turn, then binged the flush on the river. Another day in paradise. 3-bet. I will just call here. And not do the mistake to call and bluff. I really like to do this until my coach said that never should call to bluff. Checking again here. If he bets now, will represent an overpair. Like this one. I will check again. We'll call in like any bet. Queens. I'm very deep here with this guy, and I would really like to call, but in the big blind, this really sucks. I will still 3-bet because this is how we do it. And this flop is chef's kiss. We'll 3-bet this. I'm just gonna check. Pretty good turn. I'm just gonna check. 2%. 3-bet. We'll throw a bet here. And here I'm gonna make a very good fold because I'm against aces like every time. And this 4 here doesn't help. I'm just gonna fold. Three-way. I'm still gonna check. And he bets big. Easy call. Not such a good, great river. I'm just gonna check. He's representing threes, 10-3, queen-3, stuff like that. Should I bet my king here? Not sure if this is a thing, but I have a lot more kings and blocking a little bit the spades and 0 like really bad equity on the turn. And now really funky spot here. We'll go like 15. We'll do a small raise with the queens here. Like this. Worst fucking river possible. I can bluff now. Oh my fucking god. And of course he had kings there. And can bluff on the flush draw. Yeah, we'll stop and make a break. Take a break. For now, because after this big break, this 2 weeks break, I guess this is enough for today. Soon I'll start streaming again. Not sure about where I will do it. I can go half here, but maybe still continue on Twitch. This guy, I think he has like ace 10. He rarely has like ace 6 here, but I'll just check now. Yeah, ace 10. Yeah, I will soon start streaming again, and we'll make these sessions more enjoyable while you're talking to the people watching me. But pretty sure I will start do it again on Sunday. So for the people who's watching this day or tomorrow, see you soon on Sunday, maybe in the noon or afternoon or something like that. We'll post it on Twitch for my schedule. So yeah, that's it for today on my welcome back gameplay, which really sucked, but I guess maybe in the near future I will run better. Played some spots really bad, but had a lot of interesting spots. I hope that you enjoyed it, and click a like, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and comment if you to discuss some of the hands that I played. And yeah, see you on Sunday on my live stream. Have a nice day.